Hi friends, welcome to another fantastic episode of Earthy Cookhouse. Are you ready for today's cooking session with me? You are going to love making this for your friends and family. It's just the right mix of decadence and disorder. You'll know what I mean very shortly. We are making almond and carrot halwa barfis today. These are actually two very popular desserts combined in one, so you learn how to not only make but also elevate both at the same time. So barfi is normally made with khoya and sugar, but of course today I'm going to show you a vegan version that has two layers. The first one will be a badaam barfi that is made with Borges rice and almond milk. I will top that with a carrot halwa barfi with perfectly caramelized carrots. The end result is this fudgy decadent barfi that you will definitely love. Now grab your phone and take a screenshot or a pen and paper if you're old school like that. Part 1, the decadence, which is the almond barfi. For this we will need 1/4 cup of Borges rice and almond milk, half a cup of sugar. You can use icing sugar, castor sugar, coconut sugar, any sugar will work for this recipe. A few strands of saffron, 2 cups of almond flour. This is what replaces the khoya and gives it a thick fudgy consistency. 1/8 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of vegan butter. You can also replace this with coconut oil. For part 2 of the recipe, which is the disorder, the carrot halwa, so we need 2 cups of grated carrots or 4 to 5 medium carrots, some almond flour again, about 4 tablespoons, icing sugar, cardamom powder, vegan butter and cornstarch and some lime zest. This just gives it a really nice citrusy flavor. So first things first, let's line a 6 by 6 inch pan with parchment paper and keep this ready. This will make it easier for us to pull the barfi out once it's all set. So let's start cooking now. In a large pan, I add 1/4 cup of Borges almond milk, sugar, saffron, about 6 to 7, and a pinch of salt. Now heat this on a low to medium heat until the sugar gets dissolved. I've chosen Borges rice and almond milk here because I love how creamy and smooth it is. It also makes an amazing healthy alternative for anyone who wants to watch out for their health. It has no added sugar, is cholesterol free, is low in saturated fat, gluten free, and the best part, it's vegan. So I bring this mixture to a boil and make sure that the sugar has completely dissolved. This will help the sugar dissolve easily. Once the mixture has come to a boil like this, I still see a few sugar granules, so I'm going to keep whisking until it's completely dissolved. Now at this point, I add in the almond flour slowly and stir to incorporate the almond flour into the sugar water. Keep stirring so that the almond flour gets incorporated into the syrup. I also add in a little bit of the vegan butter, about 1 tablespoon. So keep mixing and you're going to get like a thick dough. It's going to be a wet dough-like mixture. So this is what you want, that all the sides are incorporated, everything, all the almond flour has been incorporated into the mixture, and this is what it should look like. At this point, your almond barfi is ready. Now I transfer this barfi mixture onto the lined glass dish and even it out with the spatula. Okay, now it's time to refrigerate it, and then it's time to make part 2 of the dish, the carrot halwa layer. So we start adding the carrots to a pan along with the icing sugar. And now cook it on a low heat and keep mixing. You will see that the carrots start to release their moisture and they start to become a little darker. Okay, now that the carrots are almost done, I add in the vegan butter. This adds some richness. And the cardamom powder. Once it's mixed, do a quick taste test and just check if the carrots are perfectly caramelized and the sugar is enough. So now my carrots are perfectly cooked. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of almond flour. What this does is just soaks up all the moisture because we don't want a wet barfi. I switch off the heat and add some lime zest. The lime zest adds a beautiful tang and freshness to the carrot halwa and really elevates the dish in my opinion. Add the carrot layer onto the barfi. Okay, so now just press down again and make it an even layer. Now that the carrot halwa layer is done, I'm going to add some crushed pista, chopped pistas and garnish. Just press it down. Use your spatula to press it down. And now we just refrigerate it for a bit and it's ready to be eaten. Remove the barfi bars using the parchment paper and then slice them using a big knife like this one and serve. Okay, now it's time to taste the barfi. You can see the layers. It's time to taste. It's so good. One bite and you can taste all the layers. The creamy almond barfi, the sweet tangy carrot halwa. The pistas add a lovely crunch along with the fragrance of kesar and cardamom. Every bite is so wholesome with the variety of flavors and textures that complement each other so perfectly. And that's why I like to call it decadence and disorder. Okay guys, I really hope you liked making it as much as I enjoyed teaching it. See you in the next episode of Earthy Cookhouse where I will create another unimaginable plant-based version of a non-vegan staple. Stay tuned.